Hey, welcome to the One Podcast with Vince Through Them All, episode number 115.
Yeah!
If you know, you know. Okay. I am the Beast No for this episode, joined by three other individuals that are the greatest people in the history of people. Unfortunately, Jordy has the COVID. Rest in peace. But I've got Cody, Jacob, aka Chongo, aka the man from The Hangover, and Devin Bliss, the man who just came out of retirement in professional wrestling.
Just to go
right back into retirement in professional wrestling.
Hey man, you know.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Okay.
Good point.
We of course have a lot to talk about as per usual, but before we get into all that, I need you guys to go follow us on Twitter at TOPTERTA. Go like us on Facebook, facebook.com/TOPTERTA, and go subscribe, like, comment on our videos, youtube.com/@TOPTERTA. You can also, subscribe, follow the podcast on all the major podcasting platforms, and give us 5-star ratings if you would please. Now that you've came back to this episode after doing all that, Devin, he's got his news for episode 115. Lots of stuff went down, I do believe. We're gonna hit into the gym, see what we're all playing this week, video game wise.
Different review this week.
Oh my god. We're gonna slither in to the Shadow Realm. See what the Shadow knows this week.
Oh shit.
What will he know? We'll find out. And we're going to talk some wrestling. Vince McMahon, Saudi Arabia, Stephanie McMahon.
We'll talk about it.
Things are going to be discussed. No Jordy finishing us off for tonight, but before we get into all that, let's play Do You Know a Top Tier? Let's get to know each other a little bit. But I'm going to ask you guys a question, okay? What is a game that you will not play ever?
Any PGA.
I can't say that because I've played it.
No. Does not interest me in the slightest.
Is it the golf?
Yeah,
I guess. I don't give a shit about if it's goofy golf, like Mario Golf or some shit like that, then that's fine. But to be serious about golf, I can't do that.
No Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Jack Nicholson, John Daly.
No, actually, I was just talking to Jeannie the other day, and there was some video about the Masters or something like that, but I couldn't remember the name of it, so I said the Green Jacket event.
I'm trying to think.
Terraria, Minecraft, Ark. That fucking Kid Icarus game that Cody loves.
Kid Icarus?
Yeah, what is it? What is it called? Fucking with the little kid who was crying. What's that called?
Oh, Binding of Isaac.
Binding of Isaac?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, I think
Won't
you would
play
like
that
it,
either.
but
You've played Minecraft before, so you can't say that.
But I'll never play it again.
Hasn't changed.
I ran around for a second
and deleted an entire universe.
Yeah, just got me completely lost. Had to restart.
You should have fucking found your way back with the stars. It's not my fault you fucking can't
the
read
stars. Do you think the North Star is fucking in Minecraft?
Because it ain't.
Everything else is.
Is it?
Fortnite. I'll never play Fortnite. Never have.
There's no game out there that I'm like, I will not play. I will not try it. You know what I mean?
Terraria looks so fucking dumb. I will never play it.
Subnautica?
It's 2D Minecraft.
Subnautica? I mean, Subnautica seems dumb too. I don't see the point. Go swim.
No, this is definitely
the YMCA, bro. Yes,
right.
It is.
It's not.
Here, just go in the water and look around.
It's a little different. A little different.
Okay.
I wish that's all it was.
That's like saying don't play 2K, go play basketball.
Yeah.
Bro, do it.
Don't play Madden, just be in the NFL.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's different. You have to get picked to be in the NFL.
Same with the NBA.
They decide.
I'm sure you also had to be picked to be an astronaut.
You're the one that said 2K, not me. What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have to get picked to go scuba diving.
They're not scuba diving. Those are
Clearly, you
astronauts.
do not know anything about Subnautica.
All I know is you go underwater and look around.
Okay.
There's
Well.
far more to it than that.
All
But
right.
anyways,
well,
we
looks
don't need
dumb.
to. We don't need to expose Devin's ignorance on survival games.
suppose my ignorance, hate, uncaring attitude towards.
I'm gonna say, unless bought for me, I will never play another game.
Madden?
But
Yeah.
you can't say that because you played it.
I said, unless bought for me, I will never play another.
Yeah. Right.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
I might get a lot of flack for this.
I can't wait. I hope you do.
Final
God of
Fantasy.
War.
Oh,
Okay.
Brandon.
Well, hold
Okay.
on. Stop. Shut up.
Oh,
everybody.
he whipped out the government name.
Which like new Final Fantasy is different from old Final Fantasy.
I think you just broke Devin's heart.
He said, "Ugh."
New Final Fantasy is different from old Final Fantasy.
It is much different.
It's like playing Assassin's Creed now.
Well, I
Yes,
mean, I
it
will fully admit the idea of sitting down and having a 5-hour boss battle to get your ass kicked at the end does not sound appealing at the moment.
Oh, it's not about the gameplay, it's just how the game looks. I'm not into
Beauty.
High fantasy.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Same with what's that other game? Genshin Impact? I probably won't play that.
I won't play
I don't
that
think it's
either.
even a thing anymore.
I played
it
it for a
is.
little bit, but it's very
It's still a thing.
it's very gacha and repetitive, so I don't really.
It's bad Breath of the Wild.
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta's a game I will never play unless somebody buys it for me. Yeah.
I'll never play it. Yeah, I could say Bayonetta's fine. I won't play it.
I like Devil May Cry, and it's along the same line, so I would play it.
You know, I almost said Zelda, but there's a chance I will actually buy
Tears
Breath of the Wild too.
Or
I don't know if you guys know this, but I have not played a Zelda game since Majora's Mask on the 64.
Didn't
I mean,
you play it again?
that's a good one.
same.
No, I didn't. I haven't played Zelda.
Jordy has
Since
never played a Zelda game.
Majora's Mask
Really?
on
Yeah.
my 64 as a child was the last Zelda game I played.
Same.
I played Ocarina of Time earlier today.
And like I loved Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask as a child. Loved them. I just never picked up another one.
See, I think Zelda's more of like I don't have the time to go that deep
I don't
into
want
the
to
game.
like bro,
Yeah.
I just don't want to do like the puzzles in my old age. Like having to switch from mask to mask and do a whole bunch of shit and like turn into the shark girl from Majora's Mask and do all that shit. It's just like I liked it. I loved doing it, but I don't want to do it again.
I think the newer
like-
games are definitely like.
I don't know what Skyward Sword has to offer. I don't know shit about, Breath of the Wild.
Skyward Sword's not great. Breath of the Wild's pretty good though.
I really haven't even seen any Breath of the Wild gameplay.
Breath of the Wild is like, so for me, it's very overhyped. Like, it's a fine game, but I hate how undurable your weapons are.
Yeah.
They die after like 3 hits, which is super annoying. And then 2, the world is so fucking empty. Like, it's just an empty open world, and that's the worst kind of open.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
The resource management definitely made it not as fun of a game for me.
Yeah. Like, it was a fine game, but
I think a lot of it was people were excited to finally get a new gen Zelda that wasn't
Yeah.
Skyward Sword.
no, I get it. And like, it's a fine game. I never beat it myself, but like, for the people that have and people love it, cool. I'm not. Yeah, great. I'm happy
All the
for you.
like trick shots that people do is
Oh
wild.
yeah,
So we're saying Breath of the Wild is overrated, overhyped.
I think it is.
I never played it, so
I could see that it can be.
It came out the same. It came out the same year as The Witcher 3, and people were trying to act like it's better than The Witcher, and that's just not true.
I don't really think they're the same type of games.
I mean, they are
well, they are. They are
They
the same
are.
type of game.
open
Not
world action
even-
RPGs.
Even down to fucking weapon durability.
Yeah,
Witcher's
Yes.
definitely better. Hey, Devin.
Yeah, I agree. God
let's-
damn.
Let's get into the news for episode 115, please.
Beto, 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 Beto.
This is TOPTERTA News with lead anchor Devin boyz.
We're going to do some news. We're not going to break out into song. We're going to drink from our Michigan State cup, sip on our watermelon. Cody's going to suck down some air. Listen,
We are.
in the continent of Europe,
Mm-hmm.
there is a cookie, and that cookie is named Oreo. And Oreos in Europe will include Xbox buttons on their cookies. And when you get said cookies, when you put in the correct code combinations into your Xbox system, you will unlock skins in Forza, in Sea of Thieves, and in Halo Infinite. So if you're in Europe and you want to fuck around and eat some Oreos before you eat them, and put some codes into your Xbox system. And
You love some Oreos.
I am a fan of Oreos. I still have an unopened package of Pokemon Oreos I hope sell for a lot of money in 20 years.
There you go.
Because, Oreos are like fast food hamburgers. They just don't mold.
Right.
Like, you can eat them forever.
You know what they do at the urinal?
Soak up urine.
European.
I've never heard Cookie talk. But I believe you. There's a Gladiator sequel coming. And listen, I don't know if you've seen Gladiator, okay? I don't know if you've seen Gladiator, but the Gladiator perishes at the end of said movie. So
Spoiler.
that being said, I'm up for a sequel. I'm a big Gladiator guy. Nothing wrong with that.
Is
No.
Russell Crowe gonna come back somehow?
It did not say he was. There's some young kid in the main role. He's going to be the star. Don't know his name. Probably should have looked, but I do the news. Not good at it. Wednesday has been renewed for its second season.
Yep.
Coming off the heels of a strong performance. Cody drinking Pitch Black. Forgot. Disgusting.
I like it.
I think we may get into this a little later, or we can get into it more now. But I believe I wrote something else also. Wizards of the Coast is trying to revoke its open gaming license. The open gaming license allows others to create original content using their rules. So what they could do by revoking this license is get rid of, I want to say, literally millions of things. If that's the case, D&D Beyond becomes useful for those who just want basic D&D stuff. But if you have any homebrew on there, fuck it. Fuck you. That's it. It's done.
Essentially, what they can do with that is they can just take it,
make you pay for your own homebrew. Yeah.
Yeah. Write it and then say, hey, you can't do that anymore, and then sell it.
Well, it's their rules, so they don't even have to take it. I mean, they can take what you make and sell. But because you're using their rules to create these things, you would have to pay them to use them on their site. Now, if you use them at home, nobody can stop you from doing shit at home.
Right.
You can do whatever you want inside your house. You're not making any money from it. But if you're
thing that I think is one of the most scummy things about this is the fact that with D&D Beyond, they basically have been having people create spells and homebrews and characters and classes. And they're now going, well, hey, we can just take that and sell that, and you can't do shit about it. It's ours now. So thanks for being our designer for us.
Right.
Are they really that strapped for cash?
No.
Yes. They lost 40%.
They are not that strapped for cash. They wouldn't have lost 40% if they wouldn't have been fucking around.
Well, and instead of changing their practices and going, well, maybe we fucked up. They instead are just doubling down and doing much worse things.
There's no way I believe that they're strapped for cash.
They're not strapped for cash, obviously, but they are doing much less good than they were.
It's all their fault.
It is,
They're-
but they don't see it that way.
I just said last week they're fucking shutting down a whole bunch of their own shit to
Well, because
focus on
they
shit that
started
people
doing a bunch of
already know.
stuff, and then they couldn't, they can't pay for it now because their profits are down 40%.
How are their profits down 40% when they sell magic cards for $10,000 a pack and people buy them?
That's
Like,
exactly why, because
I don't believe their
not
profits are down
as
for a second.
as many people bought it as they wanted to.
Stop doing dumb shit.
Well,
Like I said earlier, Gary Gygax is rolling over in his fucking grave and getting cummed on. Like she a bad bitch, bro.
God damn.
it's ridiculous.
So here's my thought on this. This is just going to drive creators to make their own shit.
Yeah.
I was like I said in the chat.
Kobold Press has already is already in the works of making a new system. There's a YouTuber that is already in the works of making their own system. Critical Role will make their own system and outsell everything that fucking Wizards will do.
And
Because
I think
they are more D&D than D&D is.
right.
They are
And I
more
think
known.
I think that's why they need to stop letting people that know nothing about what they're selling make the decisions for what they are selling. Because these investors have no idea what the fuck they're doing, and they're going to run everything into the ground. Like, there are already a ton of people that backed out of Magic and don't want to play it anymore. Now you're going to do the same thing to D&D, and like you said, Critical Role and all them are just going to make their own and sell the fuck out of it, and they're going to support them because fuck greedy wizards, I'm going to go support these people that have actually cared about us this whole time.
Right, and
Well,
I will wholeheartedly instantly jump over to Critical Role system.
The only thing that I think is going to suck for the most is now things like Pathfinder, like their entire system is built around D&D. So they're going to have to create an entire new system. Now, Pathfinder 2 might not be as bad, but they're still based off of the D&D system. So there's still going to be a lot that they have to do.
Right.
So I don't know.
There is like a whole Naruto game. This guy's already made like I'm looking at the Discord right now. He has his own rule set, everything. Like it's all done. You could jump over to that and just make that D&D, like whatever you want. It would be literally the same thing.
You couldn't sell that.
He doesn't sell it. It's free.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, what we're saying is people are going to make their own to compete against WWE financially.
WWE.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like I could. It's not. He doesn't have the same rules as D&D, but like it's D&D. It's a tabletop RPG.
Right.
You know,
Now,
whatever. I mean, fuck.
that
it.
is-
Wizards of the Coast sucks. We know it. Especially like when they are doing their damnedest, their fucking cocksucking hardest to make Magic the Gathering exclusive. And they're trying to do it with with D&D now. Like
Yeah.
no,
And like you said, playing at home.
You can't do this. That's something that's so widely available to everybody to create their own things to make it exclusive to a very few select amount of people by taking away everything you like about it. And especially and most importantly, when it's so easy to fucking steal.
Right.
Like
it's gonna be PDFs. I already have PDFs of everything I already own. If I wanted to, I would have never paid for it. You know what I mean?
Bro, like in a second, if I wanted to play D&D and they took away everything I loved about D&D, without hesitation, I would take from them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like playing at home, playing like our games aren't going to be affected. One bit.
No.
But
well, no, they would be. They would be. Jordy's campaign would be.
No, you just have to write instead of using D&D Beyond for.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, but like,
it would go back to pen and paper.
Literally, the only reason I use D&D Beyond is because I don't have to do the math.
Right.
Or otherwise, I would be doing it all by hand. I already write all the fucking notes down by hand and everything else.
The only thing D&D Beyond provides for me is a place to hold all my homebrew and math. I prefer to write fucking. I prefer to roll dice digital or physically.
I do
Like,
too. The D&D Beyond dice don't even fucking roll.
Yeah. So if they go through with this, they're gonna fuck up a lot of not only good faith but also like anything that they will kill D&D.
Absolutely. Which is ridiculous.
Well,
And initially their whole thing was, oh well, you will only owe us royalties if you make more than like 750,000 a year. But the kicker on that is there is another thing in there that says they can do it at any time to anybody. You are just required at 750,000. So these YouTube channels that are, at least making some money off of it, at any point in time, they could be like, hey, that's actually ours, and we kind of need some money for this other project. So that 3,000 you made in ad revenue, well, that's ours now.
Well, hold on. Don't get me wrong here. I don't disagree with the whole I don't disagree with royalties because that's just a thing that happens. If you use somebody's product, I don't disagree that they should get some kind of financial compensation for it. I don't agree with D&D, with Wizards of the Coast, completely just stealing. That's where I get the problem.
yeah. My problem is with them like saying your homebrew, especially on like D&D Beyond, is fucking out mine.
Right.
And,
That's where my problem
you
comes.
made it, but you still pay me for it.
Right.
Or fuck you. That's what I have a problem with. I totally understand. Like they're a company, every other company, you have to pay to like use their shit, which is sure, whatever. I think it's dumb since it's been so long
Right.
that they've done it now. But like it's their right to do that, I guess. But the rest of it's fucking stupid. And they need to fuck themselves. And I hate Wizards of the Coast anyway. They suck balls.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
They
Not
were
a
good
fan.
back in the day.
Yep. All right. Hugh Jackman, Deadpool 3, coming back as Wolvie, and he's getting into his old workout plan to get back to Wolverine shape. And I'm guessing he means like Wolverine 3 shape.
Probably.
He doesn't mean like X-Men 1 shape where he was like he was just like a normal guy in X-Men 1, okay?
Yeah.
Wolverine 3, he was fucking shredded. And a lot of people say it's from steroids. And I want to go on the record saying, to me, somebody who knows what like workout bodies look like on people with steroids and usually people without. To me, it looks like he was starved and dehydrated.
I was gonna say he looked natural. It just doesn't look like he fed himself.
Well, and that's what a lot of people I saw were saying, that they must have just done those shots all in one day, like completely dehydrated him for that day to give him all the veins and shit.
He was definitely dehydrated. There's no way he wasn't.
You look at Liver King and you look at Wolverine or Hugh Jackman and Wolverine 3, you can see the difference.
Yeah,
very,
very
usually,
different body.
if you're doing steroids, you're doing steroids to get big.
Yeah.
He was very, very lean.
Yeah.
So anyway, hey, I'm excited. I wrote this down for Jordy because I wanted him to know it, but the One Piece Odyssey demo is out. If you want to download it, play it on your system, you can play the One Piece Odyssey demo.
I kind of want to try it.
So yeah, I don't know. May try it out.
Is it like a open world One Piece game?
It is.
I think it is. Yeah.
It is.
Does it do anything with the story? Because I don't want anything spoiled.
I have no idea. I haven't played it. So I don't know. I don't know where it picks up.
I'm gonna have to do some research.
I'm sure.
Can I say one thing about One Piece?
I wish you would.
All these years, One Piece has been probably the second anime that I actually wanted to watch. So.
Oh shit!
It's really good. Like, I can understand. I guess some of the animation early on is not great, but it does get better fairly quickly. And the story of it has just been fantastic. Like, I've already blasted through almost 300 episodes.
But you know what? I'm old and I work with children, so.
That's fair.
Aren't we all?
Good job. This is an obvious one, but they've come out and said it. Warner Brothers is in a period of relaunching.
You don't say.
Yes.
Still on Ezra Miller though. Fucking dumbass.
Ain't that fucking crazy, bro? I can't get over it. They're like, The Rock, big, strong. Everybody loves him. Let's get rid of him. That fucking freak who plays the Flash and breaks into homes.
Stalks people.
I'd like him to come back. He gets us the right pub. Whatever. You guys see the new Switch controller coming out?
I did.
Looks like the
Wavebird.
GameCube Wavebird.
Yeah, that shit looked dope.
I'm probably gonna get it. I love that controller. I have 2 of them still, which I can use on the Switch, I suppose. But I hate hooking up the adapter. Anyway, looks great. The best part about it, they claim it's never gonna get Joy-Con drift ever.
Yeah.
Now, I only have none of my controllers, so I have 4 Switch controllers. One of them is a Pro. The rest of them are just, wireless, cool design controllers. None of them have drift, and I've had the Switch since 2018.
I think it's more the Joy-Cons than the controllers, like the drift issue.
Yeah,
Nice.
I have one of those. Yeah. Well, I've heard people. The only thing I don't like about the Switch controllers is when I play Smash, I'm pressing the buttons way faster than I move, like the character moves. That's my only qualm with those. Other than that, I think the GameCube. I think the Switch controllers are great. I really love the Pro controller. I think it's a solid controller.
Yeah.
Did they announce if that new controller that's coming out is those Joy-Cons or is it just a controller?
It said they called them a Joy-Con. They called it a Joy-Con.
That's what I thought because it looked like it came apart in the center.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it come apart, but it said Joy-Con.
I didn't see it come apart either, but in the picture, it looks like there's a centerpiece that holds both sides on.
Yeah.
So it looks like you'll be able to use that as an actual Joy-Con for your Switch too, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. I agree. Next Sunday. Hey, by the time you hear this, you should be good to watch it, right? Like in a couple days. If you listen to it on day 1, just a couple days, right? The Last of Us show comes out this Sunday, January 15th.
I've seen clips and fuck, I can't wait.
I have been holding off on any clips, which is kind of strange because I've beaten the game. But I haven't watched any clips. But
you know the moment in the game where they're trying to get Ellie to count to 10? And she's like 1, 2, 3, and she's like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I saw that clip. Perfection.
Well, some good news about it. I don't know what the rating is now, but the rating was 100% approval. With 28 reviews. So that's a good amount of reviews to have 100% still. Why is Tony Storm red? Anyway,
real quick, just look up. It does hook up to your Switch. So it replaces the Joy-Cons.
Okay.
Sick. This is a stat that Chongo's gonna love. Almost 90% of all games sold in the United Kingdom last year were digital.
I don't like that actually.
90%. I don't like it either. Let me tell you why. I love used game stores.
I do too.
I love them. I want fucking Joe Smith in Nantucket to move to Indiana and sell off his fucking copy of Ghost of Tsushima for PS4 when I go looking for it in 30 years. Like,
right.
I want that. And that's what sucks about this. You're not going to get that anymore.
And the only reason that I go digital,
right?
I wouldn't. If it was up to me, I would have gotten the disc version of the PlayStation 5. And the only reason that I did so much digital on PlayStation 4 is just because of GameShare.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for half the games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you were the only reason I bought any games digital at all.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't. I like the physical copies. I like I like just looking at the games. I like knowing I have them in front of me. Otherwise, I'll forget what I have. Because the library is not fucking omnipresent. You have to go look at it.
Right.
Yeah, so anyway, that's a crazy stat. So there's a new Joker comic that came out,
Mhm.
right? It's called Do you know what I'm about to say?
Yes.
Okay. It's called The Man Who Stopped Laughing, right?
Okay.
Same.
It's a Joker got pregnant and gave birth to his own Joker baby.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's because of Zatanna, and she's a fucking
Mhm.
warlock. So
Mhm.
whatever she says. But yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. I saw pictures of Joker pregnant. That shit, it's just funny. It's just funny. And he gives birth to a little Joker baby. Like,
Coming out with makeup and all.
bro, it's funny. It's so funny. Cool news. There are rumblings in the internet that Batista is going to be playing Kratos in the
Ooh.
God of War show. And you know who doesn't like it?
Ooh.
The Rock.
Christopher Judge.
Does he not?
He does not.
Why?
Because he wants to be Kratos.
I mean, I think he should be Kratos.
I mean, to be fair, I saw a picture of him without a shirt on, and he was in tremendous shape. So
Yeah.
sure. But like, if Batista can get anywhere close to that voice, that's what I want.
He's almost
Right.
got it.
I would say he would be able
Does
to.
he? I don't know. I've never heard Batista like deep voice.
Me neither.
That interview you
Or-
had with GQ kind of almost sounds like him. Got that deep voice, I don't know.
The one where he was talking about covering up his tattoo.
Yeah, because
Yeah. I don't know, man. I want to see it though. I fucking
cool with
hate Jack Swagger.
I would much rather. I like Christopher Judge, so like, I want him. I think he's a good Kratos, and I think
Oh,
He
he's
already-
a great Kratos.
he already knows like.
I would like Marvin from Pulp Fiction to play Kratos.
I think
Never
I've
seen
watched
it.
that movie one time.
I can't remember his real name, so that's why I say that. But he's the one who played Kratos in the first games.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know they didn't
Kratos-
even tell him he
Kratos
was
played
fired.
No,
Who?
I
Like,
mean,
when they rebooted God of War, they didn't even call him about playing Kratos again.
well, yeah, I don't think that's fired. I think they were just like,
Yeah.
no. But I don't actually want that. Batista, I think, would be cool. Or The Rock.
I think Batista. I don't think The Rock could play him.
Sure, I think Triple H would be a good one.
I think Batista. I think Triple H. I think Christopher Judge. I think.
Who else is just jacked and can
You know who I
probably-
would like to see in that role, just to see if they could do it?
John Cena.
Cena.
I would too. I don't think Cena can grow a beard though. No,
That's fair.
fake beards don't.
Nah.
I don't think The Rock can grow a beard either.
If he can grow that stupid goatee, he can grow a beard.
He hasn't grown in a while.
Yeah. Well, hey, we speed it up.
Yeah.
The PS Plus Premium Classic games for January are going to be Siphon Filter 3, Star Wars Demolition. I have no idea what Star Wars Demolition is, and Hot Shots Golf 2.
Oh shit.
Simon Pegg is the headmaster in Hogwarts Legacy. I'm not going to say his name.
I'll say it.
Say it.
Phineas Nigellus Black. It's not. They didn't make the. They didn't make up the name of the headmaster. You know that, right?
I thought this didn't have anything to do with any of the books or anything.
It doesn't have anything to do with the books, but the history of Hogwarts goes back fucking thousands of years. So they have all the headmasters already named.
Okay, so just don't choose that one.
Sorry, you live and you learn, kid.
No, they don't learn. That's the problem.
Well, Madden is removing the CPR celebration in their game in lieu of
Yeah.
DeMar Hamlin,
That's
Yeah.
good.
who's up and moving. I think he went home. He's out of the hospital in Buffalo.
He's gone
Doing
now.
great.
He's
We
doing
love
good.
it. Bills are going to win the Super Bowl now.
Man, that 14 seconds into the game, they get that fucking kickoff return. That was poetic.
Naheem Hines, two of them too. iPhone was announced 16 years ago.
That's crazy.
And there's
You wanna
been
know some-
32 of them.
You want to know another crazy stat that I heard the other day?
I guess.
Guess what came out a week apart?
What?
I'll tell you. Skyrim and Minecraft.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. I mean, Minecraft was on PS3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was that the
Doesn't-
official launch for Minecraft, or was that when the
Doesn't seem
one thing
spooky to me
started?
at all.
Official launch, yeah.
That was the official launch?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that
that's
back
still,
when Minecraft was free?
Yeah, free on the fucking on a web browser.
Yep.
Good
Everybody
old
was
days.
beta testing for it.
Yeah, when they didn't charge you to beta test games.
Yeah.
Sick. Hey, man, I have a delay. Well, I'm sure we all know what it is because it gets delayed monthly,
Hogwarts
which is what
Legacy?
it feels like. Nah, Skull and Bones has been delayed for a 6th time.
Jesus.
It was, listen, the game was announced in, I think it said 2017. They started it in 2013. They started working on this game. In lieu of Skull and Bones being delayed again for the 6th time, the soonest we will get it is April, and it could just be until 2024. Like,
I
they
don't
said-
think the game's gonna come out.
bruh,
It does not seem like
at
it.
this point, it has to come out no matter what. Like,
Even if it's cyberpunky.
the hole is so deep,
Yeah.
they just have to stick it in and like,
Yeah.
hope
All right,
it-
well,
hope it works.
recoup what cost we can, guys. Like, that's all we can do.
Ubisoft
And with
didn't
that-
have a good year last year at all.
No, they
They
didn't. They canceled with that. They canceled 3 games, 3 unannounced games, and I think they canceled 4 last June maybe. Yeah, no, they're having a tough time.
I wonder
only
if they're
put
gonna
out so many-
cancel
Can only put
the
out so
Star
many
Wars
Assassin's
game.
Creed. Nah, that'll make them money.
The new Fallen Order?
No, that's not them. They have an open world Star Wars game coming out.
Oh, probably then.
Xbox and Bethesda is going to hold a developer direct on January 25th. For Snow, the Final Fantasy 16 producer, Naoki Yoshida, says the game won't be on PC and you should buy a PS5.
Oh, good for you, Snow. You already got it.
Sherlock Holmes is fully in the public domain now. Now you can do whatever you want with him. You can
Okay.
make him
All
have
right,
sex with
porn with it.
animals. You can make him smile.
Yeah, you can legally smile now. So.
Legally smile, is allowed to legally smile. So all those fucking Robert Downey Jr. movies, you can pretend he smiles.
There we go.
Paramount Plus ordered an 8-episode run of the D&D live action series, so Wizards of the Coast is making money.
Oh, Devin's gonna hate that one.
I love it. Super Card of Honor has been announced for WrestleMania weekend,
Oh shit.
and I'm gonna hold off on the Vince McMahon shit. Well, we can talk about that soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So that's all I have.
If you still play Pokemon Go, Noibat's the next community day, February 5th.
Okay.
We just had Chespin not too long ago. Got that shiny, so that's all I needed. And the Golden Globes happened. Evan Peters won Best Actor for his portrayal as Jeffrey Dahmer.
Good for him.
I can't. Yeah.
It's gay stuff.
And Angela Bassett won the first Marvel Cinematic Universe Golden Globe for an individual actor.
Hmm.
Yeah. Dedicated to Chadwick.
Good old Chadwick. Great movie, great movie.
Can't
And
wait to watch it.
let's head on over to the gym. Jake's Power Hour.
Today, we are going to be discussing something a little bit different, okay? Normally, when you come to the Power Hour, I talk about a single video game.
Mhm.
I'm playing a lot of games lately, but it's a lot of the same games I've already talked about. So I can't really Power Hour what we've already talked about, right? I can talk about a system that I've used recently that has made it much easier to play video games. Last week, I talked about the backbone for the Sony to do remote play with your PlayStation.
Yep.
So I don't have one of those.
Ah, okay.
My brother, a while ago, bought me but gave me something like the backbone. It's just Razer brand. And so it connects to your phone, and then you go to PlayStation Remote app, and then turn it on. PlayStation turns on. You can play your shit as long as it's on the same Wi-Fi connection.
Like that.
So I've been playing a lot of games on that. Tried Call of Duty. Don't like Call of Duty on it.
Okay.
Not a fan of Call of Duty on it. Too small of a screen. Have played 2K. I've been playing some Marvel Phantom Suns on it. Or Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns.
And I played some Gotham on it. Gotham Knights.
Oh, really?
I have. And it's pretty seamless. Like, I know I have really good internet, so that might be one of the bigger reasons why. But like, it's playing better remotely on that than it did on my computer when I used to do remote play on my computer. It's a solid 60 FPS. Like, yeah, it's a really enjoyable time.
Okay.
One thing about it that I was like concerned about is my iPhone is old. It's an iPhone 11, so it's like 10 generations behind now. So the battery dies really quickly. You can plug in your iPhone charger to the gimmick, and the gimmick will charge your iPhone while you're playing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty neat.
yeah, it's a cool device, man. For $100, I like it. I like it. I don't, like I said, I don't have the official Sony one. I have some flip jack or some bullshit gimmick, whatever the fuck. But it feels nice. It feels like you're playing a Switch. A little less
Better graphics.
firm, like, because the Switch is connected fully. The phone just kind of sits in it, aside from the charger port. Better graphics,
Yeah.
but feels like you're playing a Switch just with PlayStation controls.
You know what? I found out my phone is 4K, like HDR.
Yeah,
Yeah. YouTube has that capability now.
that's crazy.
Yeah. So
I give it, for me personally, I give it like a 7 out of 10.
I've been playing Gotham Knights.
More?
Yeah. Well, last week I beat Midnight Suns. I only played Gotham Knights for an hour. I was on a real power hour, but I played a lot more Gotham Knights. I'm in the middle of the Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze storylines. I don't know which storyline is the main storyline. Oh, and Penguin. So I'm like 3 villains branching out. I don't know which one is the main story. I don't really think it tells you.
Probably not.
So yeah, I don't know. Graphically, it's amazing. But
Even at
Hi, Brittany.
Even at 30 FPS?
I literally can't tell it's 30 FPS.
I can't either.
There is no way it's 30 FPS. Like, there is it literally looks too good. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The buildings in the background, like, just the whole background, it's a really good, great looking game. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, looks can only get you so far in life, but
It can. Like, the gameplay sure has some things to be desired, but like, I also haven't unlocked all the combat like yet. But Robin's a fucking he goes out there and fucking bangs. I've upgraded my suit. It's like level 100 something now with some mods. Like, I'm beating asshole, man.
but
I've unlocked
it's
I've
no
unlocked
Batman Arkham
some
Asylum,
fast
is it?
travel too. What?
It's no Arkham Asylum, is it?
I don't know. Never played.
What?
Okay.
You never played any of the Asylum games?
Arkham City?
Or Arkham games?
Arkham Knight? Arkham Asylum? Arkham whatever? Damn.
All of them?
Nope, not one.
Brother.
Hey, man. You have to forget.
Fucking,
During those times, I was poor.
I don't care. Go back and play them. They're on the PlayStation now.
You're not poor
I don't
now.
care
Come
either.
on.
No, you're right, but I have other things to do now.
No, you don't. Fucking play it.
I'll play it when you beat The Witcher.
Okay, so I'll spend the next 3 hours and do that and not care about any of the side
3
quests.
hours.
Okay,
Mm.
do it. If you can prove to me you beat The Witcher, I will buy every game right now and play all of them
You never played-
concurrently.
You won't have to. They're on PlayStation Plus.
Even better. And I'll definitely play them.
Hey, so I picked up a game that I used to play
Yeah.
again. Pokemon Silver.
Nice.
Love it. One of my
Uh,
faves.
I stopped at Red. That was when Scarlet and Violet came out. So I'm back. I picked it up and I'm just grinding my Pokemon to a good level. And boy, do I not miss that.
Yeah. You know what? It pisses me off when people talk about they hate the fucking XP share.
I love the XP
Right.
share.
Shut the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
all the way up.
In the new games?
Yeah. People hate it.
I hate the
They
XP
like-
share in the old
They
games.
they like when it's hard.
Bro, that's
Because
hard.
they're fucking losers.
XP share in the old game does suck, to be fair. But like the new ones, great. I do not want to train every Pokemon individually.
No.
So yeah, hey, good on you.
I'm at Mount Silver, just
You
getting
about to
everybody.
About to fight Red?
I just just getting everybody at least 55 and I'll be all right.
I remember I almost completed a
What are you
silver.
looking at me like that for?
Because Red's like level 70s, 80s.
Bro,
Pikachu's like 81.
I got ground against him. It's all right.
He has Blastoise and Venusaur.
I got electric and fire.
We believe in snow.
It's all about
I'm not-
strategy. It's not about levels.
I believe in snow too. I'm just saying. There's
I
some
almost-
things being underleveled can't beat.
I almost beat a silver randomized Nuzlocke.
Yeah. To be fair, you kind of only used one Pokemon.
I did only use one Pokemon. I got an Articuno as my starter.
I was gonna say, it's usually how I see those Nuzlocks go is they get one really good Pokemon very early on, and that's it. That's all they do for the rest of the
Whatever
time.
happened to that episode of your Let's Play Pokemon Silver where I came over and was hanging out with you while you played, talked
I
about it?
deleted all of the videos.
Crazy.
Oh, probably on there somewhere.
No, there's some of your Silver videos on here. That one's not there.
Oh,
Cody,
But
have you played
any new
anything?
games?
I've just still been playing Returnal.
Still,
Game's fucking good.
it's not what Caleb
Uh,
says.
Well, Caleb didn't get far enough. And I get it. It takes a lot, so I understand. But it's so fucking good, man. I there's a point where you beat the game, but then you don't beat the game, and that's where I'm at. And it just
Are you saying you're a better gamer than Caleb?
He just said that.
no, I don't think Caleb likes the roguelikes or the Soulsborne style games.
I
Like,
love Elden Ring.
He likes
And
Soulsborne.
Sekiro?
He actually beats Sekiro.
He
unlike
loves
me.
that shit.
I mean, that's fair. Maybe he just doesn't. I don't know. It's a very challenging game. You have to try a lot to get to where you are, and the runs do take a long time. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just
Probably getting so far into a game and then losing and then not having any progress to it. And
Yeah,
having to do it all over again.
it definitely it hurts.
Caleb
But
told Caleb told Snow he wasn't allowed to play Sekiro.
I don't know, man. The story, every time I think I know what's going on, it's just mind fucking me all over again.
Hey,
Wild.
Forspoken's coming out in a couple weeks. Gonna get that?
Yes, I will definitely be playing that.
Won't be picking up Pokemon, but I'll be playing Forspoken.
Get over it.
We'll be picking up Forspoken, but won't be playing The Witcher or God of War. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The shadow knows.
Let's move into the realm that has the shadow in it and see what the shadow knows this week.
So this week, I'm gonna kind of go back to the shows because I sped through the Kaleidoscope season. Holy shit. First off, they're fucking assholes for starting you off on red, sir.
They didn't start me off on red. I chose that by myself.
Oh, you're an asshole for doing that to yourself.
Wow.
That is one of the worst ones you could start with.
It's a good thing I didn't put pink second either.
That's
'Cause that
yeah,
would've been-
very true. There would be no point to watch the show anymore.
Nope.
Why?
Just watch it if you want.
Yeah, it's good. It's done very well. I'm glad they did what they did. There are certain characters that I absolutely fucking hate now.
Bob?
No, I love Bob. Bob's fine. Fuck Judy.
Oh, yeah.
All the homies hate Judy.
Like, such a piece of shit. And no remorse for anything that she did. But show was great. I'm excited to see if they do another one like it or if they do other similar styles, but I didn't really know what to expect from it, but it's still more than I expected. So, I obviously star lineup, like they did really good things with the cast.
What's his name? Giancarlo, is that his name?
Esperanza.
Espinito.
Esposito.
Whatever.
You know, there's a certain
Esposito.
part in that show where, you know, something happens to him and after that he plays it perfectly. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh man.
Michael J. Fox ain't got nothing on him.
Well, Michael J. Fox isn't acting, so
That we know of.
God damn it. But yeah, he does an extremely good job at that.
I also
All
like
of it,
that-
like
I also like that each character has like a story to them.
yeah,
They're just not like a background character to the whole thing. So
and I like probably one of the coolest things that I've seen people do cinematically lately is do the whole thing where like obviously each episode is a color. Well, they did what the Defenders did, and like if it's the name of the color, that color is just prevalent everywhere in the episode. Like you just be doing random things like, oh hey, you're fucking this episode green. You started with green beanies in the jail and like all this shit. So
yep.
it was cool to see. I like when they do that kind of stuff because the Defenders did it really well, and I was happy when they did that. So, and sometimes it's like a little like in your face, but other times it's a little subtle. Violet was pretty subtle, and there are some sad episodes in this. I will say that for sure.
Good. There should be.
I mean, you know,
Now I kind of want to go back and watch them like in
A different order?
chronological order to where it's
Okay.
from like, you know, I think it says like 24 years before the heist,
yeah,
and then, you know, all the way through past the heist and all that.
because I think you would start at Violet then.
yeah, yeah. It's a good show. Watch it.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, I would do it. And there's real no reason not to.
Devin
Busy.
probably wouldn't like it because it's only like 8 episodes or so. But
You're right.
let's head into the ring and talk some wrestling here. The Young Bucks, the Young Bubby Buckies, as we like to call them, were asked to work a match and be in Kenny's corner at Wrestle Kingdom. But they had vacation plans, and they said they had a fantastic offer. But you know what?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I can't blame them. Like, sure, seeing them at Wrestle Kingdom would have been dope, but like, I can't blame them for wanting to take family time and go on vacation with their kids.
Yeah, and they've done it multiple times. Like
Right.
they make a lot of money. Like
Right.
They don't need it. I get
That's
it.
kind of
Sure.
why AEW started was stay home and not work Japan. Like,
Right?
I'm sure they'll end up in Japan one day.
yeah.
So
Well, they said they'd love to go back. Actually, they said they're sure they'll be back into Japan someday.
Yeah. I don't see them never working in New Japan again.
Mike Bailey won Bola, right? Speedball
Good for
Mike.
him. Dude, Mike Bailey's so good.
He did.
And the Jericho Appreciation Society ended up in PWG as well.
Mm-hmm.
They sure did.
It's just still weird seeing Chris Jericho,
At indie shows.
PWG, he was Ring of Honor champion, and
I like it. It makes me happy though. Like I'm glad. I'm so glad he did it. Old man Jericho making the rounds. Like never got a chance to do that fun, cool shit in WWE. Which he was in WWE doing all that shit. But
Right.
now he's just doing whatever. And it's
Right.
mean,
It really
really
just seems like Jericho's on side quest wrestling. Like
So-
he's just doing whatever he sounds fun.
So I did come upon a video of him on his podcast. I don't know if it was recent or not, but he talked about him getting glow sticks thrown at him in
That's old. I've
Mm.
seen that video.
in Brazil or
London or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hilarious.
And how Stephanie was mad at him or some shit like
Yeah. Vince was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. Speaking of that, Vince is back.
Yeah, speaking of that, Vince is back. The WWE is being sued.
Vince
Yeah.
McMahon is back.
voted
In
himself
black.
back onto the board
Uh,
with his 81% share or whatever.
and you know what? Hey, there's a first lawsuit coming in. It's a class action lawsuit. Scott Fellows, I do believe, a shareholder for the WWE, filed one on in Delaware on January 10th.
Delaware. Yeah.
He's suing McMahon, accusing him of wielding whatever his 81% voting control
Building.
to impose his will on WWE illegally. The lawsuit argues that McMahon's threat to withhold approval for WWE's future media rights deals was a move to take complete personal control over any major corporate decision, thereby violating Delaware law.
Good for that. Dude, honestly. Fuck Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I've enjoyed it much more since he's been gone. So
Everyone has.
it's whatever.
His
We'll see
ego
what happens.
just couldn't let him stay.
Yeah, my thought is he saw Triple H was doing all this shit, bringing people back, and I swear to God, the straw that broke Vince's fucking back was letting Shinsuke go to Noah and do that match, and he was like, "Nah, fuck it, I'm fucking this whole operation up."
Yeah. I think exactly like what Caleb was talking about is exactly that. He's like, hey, you're doing a lot better without me. I'm taking this ship down. You're done.
I don't know. There's
that's
no
not
way.
it. That's not it because he's trying to sell.
He's
Right.
not. He's not doing it. He's not doing it because they're doing better without him. Which I don't know if they're doing better without him. I
I don't
Like,
think
I want to watch
monetarily
it.
they are. Monetarily, they're not doing better without him.
but
But enjoyment wise,
like they're doing what he doesn't want. So he's like, all right.
So the dominoes keep falling. Stephanie McMahon has resigned.
Now she resigned before he left. She had resigned, and that's why
she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No,
Yes,
she
she
didn't. She went on a leave. She did not resign.
Well, yeah, that's what she's doing again. She's just
No,
resigning.
she has
from her position.
officially resigned from her position in the WWE.
Yes.
Beforehand, she was just going on a vacation.
No. She left.
She did not say she was done with the company or resigning from the company. She was
Right.
taking a leave of absence. There's
promise.
a difference.
I promise. She was gone.
Well, she might have been gone, and that might have been what she was planning on doing, but she didn't announce that she was resigning.
Anyway, she is gone. Which sure.
Lots of wrestlers have said that this is bad news. Why? Because there is a rumor that Vince wants to sell a rumor to the Saudi Public Investment Fund.
Which now, don't they own a
They do own
English Premier Club or some shit like that?
Newcastle United, who went from relegation to second place at the moment. So
Yeah. Like-
They own a lot of shit.
Saudi buying them. Take a step back, look at it from a broad picture. Looks like a good idea. Saudi has a lot of money. Saudi can support them, but then you look at what Saudi does the Saudi government does, which is backed by this investment group, and you see, oh wait, these are the same people that don't let women drive. So, like, terrible idea when you have when half of your roster is women, not half, but like a fourth of your roster is women. Also, not a good idea when half of your roster probably isn't a Muslim. Even worse of a problem when your legitimate biggest star right now, champion, is Syrian. Like,
Yeah, a little bit of a slap in the face there.
So yeah,
I can't see a world where the Saudi government owns the WWE.
I don't believe it yet until like the news comments on it, because that's a gigantic sale.
It is.
yeah.
So I don't believe shit yet. And I did see,
I don't think it's been finalized. Anything's been finalized.
like, I saw a clip from a guy on CNN talking about it, and he was just like, no, like, not this quick, not even possible.
No, nothing's
Which-
been finalized yet.
Which I don't think it's like that possible either, unless it's been in the works for fucking a while.
So
Like,
yeah,
you got to go
yeah.
through, you have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to sell something for that. Much money.
The good part of this is WWE would have unlimited money to do what they want. Sign whoever they want, give wrestlers very lucrative contracts.
But they already do.
But they're the bad outweighs the good in this one because women's wrestling, the thing that they've been working on for like the last 10 so years, that'd just be wiped out pretty much.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a thing that Steph stepped down as CEO because she's a woman, and if they're gonna sell to
Saudi, can't have a woman in power.
things like people like Mansoor would be pushed to the moon, and maybe he'd become WWE champion.
Mansoor was about to be next WWE champion.
There's
He's
a good
beat Roman.
possibility that WrestleMania could be in Saudi Arabia too.
I wouldn't be mad if I don't give a shit where WrestleMania is. I don't go to it anyway. So
I mean, yeah, like you said, people like Sami Zayn, MVP,
Yeah.
people that can't or won't work with the Saudis and all that. What are they gonna do?
it's genuinely a bad deal for everybody but Vincent Kennedy.
And
Yeah.
if the sale does go through, and people still do watch it, they're kind of supporting what
It's like,
Saudi does.
yeah.
Hey, listen, I think it's an awful deal all around.
And then the wrestlers, would have to choose whether they want to, keep up on their morals and beliefs, or do something that they love and keep a paycheck.
Make money, make a lot of money.
Right, because like if Saudi buys it, they're gonna be throwing money at wrestlers to stay, because they're not buying the company just to say we own WWE. They're buying the company to continue to put on shows.
Oh, they like wrestling.
Yeah,
Yeah, they love Yokozuna.
they sure do.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. It's sad. It's a very sad scenario. Like that Saudi's even in the picture. I thought the worst thing I was gonna have to deal with is fucking Disney. Fucking Mickey Mouse Clubhouse bullshit. But
Bro,
like,
Jeff Bezos, come on. I know
bro, give me Bezos. Come save us, please. Save us, Y2 Bezos.
Don't like that.
It seemed
I don't like it either, but it's better than Saudi.
It seemed like all this just happened so quick
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
it
Vince
did happen quick.
Vince doesn't have creative control yet, so Triple H
As of right now, yeah.
still the man at the helm. Easily.
And Nick Khan is still still CEO.
It's crazy how Tony Khan's the made out like a bandit and through
Right?
all those. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Imagine the cons by WWE.
That is
Just imagine though, if the sale does go through and WWE has unlimited money, they'll be like buying Impact. They'll be buying everything.
If they agree to sell.
Right. I hope.
Yeah.
That's true.
You think Tony Khan's got money?
Right.
Yeah, well.
I don't know.
Stop it. I don't like it.
It's just kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm just sad about the idea of Saudi owning.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know that I could
not a fan at all.
continue to support it.
But like, you think if Disney would buy it, what do you think they would do with stuff like back in the day? Would they archive that?
Well, I think they'd archive it. They have Deadpool on fucking.
I mean, yeah, like
Disney Plus.
You know what you're getting into. You can't just erase. You could, but they won't just erase.
I think that there might be some things that they may censor. But
Not even
Peacock's
censor.
already doing
Like,
that too. So
you just disclaimer.
yeah.
And, hey, you're safe.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Disney has South Park on.
Do they?
That's it.
I didn't know that. No way.
I'm pretty sure Disney has South Park.
I think that's Paramount Plus.
No, it might be. I think you're right.
If
I was
Disney-
thinking The Simpsons.
But still,
Disney
I mean, they have
does have
Deadpool. They
Simpsons.
do have other
They do have
things
The
that are
Simpsons, but I mean, that's not like
Yeah,
we're
it's
gonna have
not
sex
South
on
Park.
live television.
not vulgar. Right.
But they do have like we said, they do have Deadpool, and I can't see them completely erasing parts of the WWE history. But if they do, even if they do, I think it would be better than Saudi owning the company because I don't go back and. But anyways,
I do think something like the Attitude Era just can never happen again, but I don't know if it's going to happen again anyway.
it's not because the Attitude Era was fucking garbage.
It was, but it's nostalgia for a lot of people.
But I look at something like the live sex celebration, like that was just brought up. I look at that and imagine that being owned by Saudi. Fucking Lita would get put on the stake still. Fucking all these years later because she showed her big toe and her nipple slipped out.
Honestly, I think NBC is gonna get him.
I hope
Since they already have Peacock on
that'd
there.
be the smartest thing.
Are they like doing TV contracts soon for SmackDown and Raw?
I read something about. I don't think it's SmackDown. SmackDown.
It's
they
Raw.
signed that gigantic Fox deal.
That's right. So it's probably Raw then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. I read something about a TV deal, but
I heard that Vince was blocking any TV deals.
yeah, that's what I read. But like, I don't. It's literally just like speculation and rumor. I just wait for WWE or somebody, like a real company, to say something.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it because like everybody was all, and like it's still a thing. I would bet somebody from the inside of the company leaked that to see what the backlash would look like.
Well, it's a terrible
Or
idea.
Vince, Vince.
Or Vince could have leaked it to see what the backlash would have looked like from having Saudi buy it, and then being like, yeah, let's do this.
In the end, Vince McMahon's gonna do what Vince McMahon wants. So
Yeah,
You're not
just
wrong.
like the owners at Manchester United are trying to sell. Apparently, then this oil company, Saudi Arabia, has been brought up there. So I don't know.
money makes people do stupid shit.
It sure
Money,
does.
money, money. Make...
I can't wait for Vince to sell it and the next fucking night on AEW television. Shane and Stephanie and Hunter and all of them on AEW.
You know what I love? Just sidebar, like wrestlers and people in the wrestling business making fun of Disco Inferno.
It's my favorite thing on Twitter, dude.
Bro, it's so funny.
So funny.
He just be coming out the woodwork talking shit for no reason. Like, it's just so funny. Like he deserves what he gets to.
My favorite thing is what Cody said to him.
Oh,
Not you.
yeah, me
Gross.
too. You fucking never were. You fucking has been, never was. Just
Yeah.
one of the boys.
Just somebody to pop the boys.
Damn.
Yeah.
And hey, lastly, the Elite are new trios champions for AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won the Dia de los Muertes ladder
Good
match.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some fucking wild spots in it.
All right.
Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole came back. His
Adam
head
Cole, boo-bye.
is good.
And
And
that's good
lost
news for us and bad news for the locker room.
Still swollen, but it's pretty good.
So
Sorry,
yeah.
Adam Cole. I really like you, buddy.
Hey, Jordy's not here, so we're gonna take her home. Go follow the podcast on Twitter at TopTerta, Facebook.com/TopTerta, YouTube.com/@TopTerta, and you know what? All the major podcasting sites. Follow, subscribe, rate us 5 stars if you will, and go follow me on all the social medias at the beastno.
Follow me on Twitter at friendly play.
He cut out, so I guess it's your turn.
Yeah.
Friendly plays, 2 S's.
You got me on the T Gingerbeard Man on the Twitters. Saves the Day artwork on Etsy. Tabletop Library on TikTok. I think that's everything for now. Yeah, that's everything for now. All that shit.
Alright.
And then also support us, obviously. So,
Please.
you know.
Follow the Beast Snow on TikTok at the Beast Snow, so we can finally see that Kuma's video.
Why you
Yeah,
got a Pokedex?
I wish I still had that. I used to love that thing, that exact thing right there. Okay.
Just fucking flexing over here.
Right.
The Gimli was not the first of Tolkien's characters to be named Gimli. In the tale of Tinuviel, there was a gnome named Gimli who was liberated with several other characters from slavery. He was blind, but had a heightened sense of hearing. You can find it in his book, The History of Middle Earth, Volume 2, the Book of Lost Tales. It was written in 1917.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot of information.
And not that much.
Okay.
Another Gimli, another book.
Fair.
Wasn't as good as Gimli though. I can tell you that much.
No, who is?
Gimli was way better.
Didn't have his axe.
Hey,
Hail Satan.
and I just want to say, hey, Jordy, please get better. Don't let the old COVID get you again, brother. If Chongo can beat it, anybody can beat it. So, from that, I just want to bid you guys a good morning, good afternoon, and good night, and goodbye.
Show us where your heart is.
Bang!
Fucking pussy.